guys, Double Wide 6 here, and today I'm looking at a chainsaw. It's a Stihl MS290, and the complaint about the saw was it'll idle and start, but as soon as you go to rev it up, it just kind of falls flat and dies out. So I already figured out what the problem was. It was really easy, and I wanted to show you guys this. The gentleman that had the saw, he pulled off the fuel filter and put a new fuel filter on it, and he said he ran it without the fuel filter on it, and the saw would still kind of die out when you go to rev it up. So what I found is I could take my Mighty Vac pressure and vacuum gauge, and if I hook this up to the fuel line and pump it up, I'll have to get the camera in here, but you could see it's actually spraying out some fuel. As I pressure it up, you could see it's spraying out some fuel there. So what's happening is the carburetor is drawing in some extra air, and that's screwing up the air-fuel mixture, and that's why the saw's dying. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to reach in and pull out the fuel filter. He said he put a new fuel filter on here, so we'll just leave that, and what we're going to do is pull this line out, and I think I have one of these here. I'm just going to clean off a little dust. This has a grommet and should pull right out. There we go. Okay, we're gonna take our new fuel line, try and slip it in there. It goes in from the top, so you find the opening, get it started in there, and you wiggle it down, and once you get it in there, I usually grab them from the other side, sort of pull the grommet down. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this on camera, but I'm going to take my little hook here, reach in the gas tank, and try and catch the fuel line. Got it. And you want to hold the top and the bottom. I'm pushing the top down and sort of pulling down on the bottom till that grommet seats. It's like pulling a rubber band. I'm going to use a torque screwdriver because it's flat. Just kind of give it a little push here. There we go. Alright, so I got that in there. I just gotta make sure it's seated for sure. There we go. There we go. So that should be good. Well, since I had the thing ripped down this far, I figured I'd pull apart the carburetor and take a look at it, and some of the gaskets in the thing looked a little bit stiff, so I checked through my supplies on it, and I don't have the right gaskets, and that's actually the original carburetor. I've used many of the Chinese replacement ones, and I've had good success with those. But I got to go ahead and I could probably just order the carb kit for this one. I want to keep the original carb with the saw. But I figured I'd just put up the video and kind of show you how that Mighty Vac can make diagnosing these things a lot easier. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Take care.